Welcome back, everybody, to the next episode in the Destiny 2 Renegades chapter. Let's do this.
Guardian, you know fully well this mission is not above board. I understand the Empyrium is clearly a threat, but I cannot overemphasize that my hands are tied. After the witness, don't the people deserve a moment of peace? It is our privilege to carry the mantle of this threat. Let the people live their lives. I understand your conviction, and I wish I had the power to authorize engagement on my own. But I can't. When I was younger, in the Dark Age, I was taught a path forward is often cleared with unconventional methods. Those methods are tempered by structure and order. That is how we earned the City Age. It's what we try to preserve. My focus must remain on preventing extinction. I cannot look elsewhere. I won't look elsewhere. So long as nothing seizes my attention. I trust you'll comply, Guardian?
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. All right, let's go. This is this reminds me of something. It's like a cantina of sorts. In a desert planet.
You and Arnor make a pretty good fire team, hero. Even if you did use my face as a barricade. And now that we got that Empyrium disk in hand, we're gonna need more than one hard-headed praxic to decrypt it. We're gonna need the local crime syndicates. I've got some irons in the fire with Spider for an intro. Fellow miscreants like that only respect two things, money and blood. We'll get you set up on building a reputation for yourself out here on Tharsis, gaining leverage on the local miscreants. But as the 9 weapon, there's something you gotta know first. I know I sold you on this job as a scam on the Empyrium, but you heard on that ship what I've known all along. The 9 are back in the Empyrium at the top. They surprised me with that junior dredging, but they're pulling his strings too. I've had the same nightmare since Kepler. A vision that runs and smells and tastes on repeat every time I close my eyes. And in my heart, I know the threat. If I don't do it, they hurt her. Back on that ship,
Okay.
Bale knew me as a dredgen. Heard stories of the sad old days and wanted a close-up look. Thought that was all there was to connect us. But there's more. A couple months ago, I had this vision. Didn't know if I was cracking up or what. Because when I came to, I tasted granite and battery acid. And I knew it came from the 9. Today, that same voice spoke through Bale. Never gonna get that taste out of my mouth. Just listen before you judge, all right? They told me.
Attend my exegesis. Eschaton is coming. I am informing you of your path because futurity dictates now is when you are informed. Little mannequin of flesh and fear, not made to see your end. The outer perspective widens. We know your binary option. We know the 0 you choose. You will relinquish your insupportable burden and know peace peace. You will join the shadow, raise his tools against what wronged you. Banish the light. Save yourself from forever. Blinded, small thing. Freedom lives in the foreordained. One heart within your body. One without. Chains that bind your fate. Break them. Be free. Or the maze door opens needlessly to deep, grieved death.
Interesting. Okay. The Drifter is certain that the Nine are involved in the Barrett Empyrium, controlling them through the Veil. They've shown him a new vision, which he's about to share with you. See if you can gain entry into the deeper cantina and speak with the bouncer outside of the Piker hangout. Okay? Over here? Bouncer. The biker guard laughs before you can even ask to enter. Absolutely not. Go away. Okay. Speak with Anur. She's over here.
Welcome to the new Mars. While the Vanguard was off fighting the good fight, the Syndicates took over. Now the only law on Tharsis is the gun on your hip and the light in your hands. You'll do well here. I don't relish doing business with these leeches, but we need to find out what the Dredgen are after. The only way to do that is by wading into the pond with the scum. Like the Syndicates, and your sleazy friend Drifter. Keep the Syndicates in your gun sights, and take out their operatives across the system when you can. The more leverage we gain over them, the sooner we'll uncover the Dredgen's long-term plans.
Okay. So there appears there's different syndicates, and we gotta disrupt them. Anur would like your help discovering what's newly emerged. Alongside of starting and assisting and targeting operatives. Okay. Speak with the Drifter's ghost at the cantina. Same thing. Nope. Okay. I thought it was here. Oh, here he is. He's so small I didn't see him. Wow. That language sounds familiar from a space opera I once heard. Drifter's ghost makes a beeline towards you, preparing you with a rapid-fire beeps of her modular armor. She shakes herself back and forth as she seems to realize you don't understand. The Drifter might know how you can help. Speak with the Drifter. Been analyzing Empyrium tech. There's an energy signature in it that may be anti-light in nature. And my ghost, Blue, picks today to go rebel on me. Thought I'd been behaving lately too. She says she'd like your help getting her voice back online. She lost it helping me out a long time ago. Do her this solid, yeah? She's never asked me for this. Nab some hit bash parts round Tharsis. Okay, access the recording that Drifter left you.
Hey there, hero. I'm leaving a few breadcrumbs for you, just in case things go sideways. I know what it looks like. dragging the crew into a knot behind Zavala's back. But you saw that vision the Nine sent me. It ain't just another bad dream. They were vague as usual, but I know they're threatening Eris, straight up. And you know how that sits with me. I can't change fate. Better to lean into it. That's what I learned on Kepler. So if I have to make some desperate moves out there, just know it's for a good reason. And I never meant to hurt any of you. Who's the hero now, Hotshot?
You search Tharsis merchant stalls for para-casual scrap. The armor is carrying a collection of bleeding edge, potential protection, and high-tech prosthesis. You discover a few discarded parts, remnants of the larger golden age, relics long disassembled. You hear drifters crackling comments over comms. One more place to check, heard the ghost colony in town. Okay. Places to go to. Let's go this way first. And here. Okay. Insufficient credits. Steal ghost parts. Let's see. Ghost components. Elemental core. What's it say? I need scrap. Ghost. Ghost parts. Okay. I stole it, so now I'm a thief. Check in here. Yep, it is in here. Excuse me, fellas. Madam? Are they both ladies? Possibly. What's in here? There's a dude meditating. Approach. Welcome to the commune, Guardian. Berlioz at your service. I teamed up with a couple of solo ghosts such as myself to carve a space out here. Drifter got us caught up in your situation. There's quite a few of us out here. We all pitched in to get you some parts you can use. Drifter's ghost is a pro. With her voice back online, she'll get you out of whatever trouble you're in. Anyway, I gotta get back to searching. Okay. Now I gotta visit Spider. How do I get to Spider? Did I miss an entrance somewhere? Maybe it's over here on this side. Ah, I believe so. Nope. What am I missing? There? It's like down there. How do I get back in there? Oh. In here? Is this? Oh, that's right. There was a door. That could be easily made a little bit easier to find. You guys know what I mean. Oh, are you kidding me? Huh. Is this guy named Kaba, maybe? The Jut? Spider. No, his name's Spider.
Shall we make a deal?
Spider tortless, slow and gleefully as you approach. I've always liked Drifter's ghost, he says. She's the best thing about him. If she's finally looking to get her voice back, I'd be glad to help. For a small favor, he gestures toward the dark corners of the den. My transport crews have failed me. I've sent them into the lawless frontier to bring them back hard-won contraband. If you venture out there, find my crew, and more importantly, my contraband, I'll make sure you obtain your ghost parts you need. Of course, there's a hitch. What is this? I don't have any credits. Apparently I've got these. Okay. All right.
What is your Earth phrase?
So Spider is our new Kaba the Jut. Let's see. Where are we going?
Guardian, this is Honor. Don't respond. This is a one-way channel. Low profile, no bleed. Drifter might actually have a plan. The Empyrium is scrambling, cauterizing loose ends on Mars and Venus. The data he stole has a secret that they don't want getting out. It's stored on his ghost, Blue. But it'll take time to decrypt, and tools we don't have. And it's worse. She can't speak. Spider wants to help us. He's willing to give us the ghost parts we need to repair Blue. But he wants us to track a lost courier of his in the lawless frontier in return. Convince Spider that you'll play his game.
Alright, welcome back everybody. We are starting, I think, our first main mission. This one is Welcome to the Frontier. So we'll check it out. And again, thanks everybody for watching the series.
I need you. Multiple syndicates are in conflict out here in the Expanse, killing for territory and resources. Very profitable disorder. Hazards come with the spoils, of course. I've lost contact with one of my salvage crews. If you'll track the flare, locate what that crew was carrying, I'll make sure you have the parts to help Drifter's ghost.
Alright, so I guess we got new abilities. Revitalize. Alright, I'm not sure how that works, but we'll figure it out. We go in here. Oh, okay. Oh, holy cow!
Apologies. Oh, apologies for the landing.
I can't move.
Your Guardian regeneration is blocked out here on the Tharsis frontier. The Empyrium's doing via their beacon tech after you escaped their flagship.
Okay. While in the lawless lands, your health recovery is disabled, and you have significant greater health in shields. Keep an eye out for healing orbs as you explore. Renegade abilities are powerful, limited use abilities that can deploy tactically to change the course of battle. Use revitalization to recover some health. Press Z to prepare the ability. You may press Z again to cancel it and return to normal layout. Okay. Use Q to revitalize this ability. Grenade. Same spot as your grenade ability. Once your renegade has been used, your abilities return to normal. Okay. I can't move. Use the revitalize ability. I get it. Okay.
I heard from the Drifter. He started a riot to escape the Empyrium flagship. Now there are riots with every breath of ether in the expanse. Behold, the glory of the Syndicate border wars.
Not an exaggeration. The Syndicates are the real powers here, carving up territory on the frontier.
Okay. Oh, I like this gun.
Careful. These decks are foot soldiers for the Tharsis Reformation. Each one possesses individual sentience. They're shrewd entrepreneurs. In time, perhaps we can get a few of them in our pocket. Find a way to leverage the Vex network.
Okay.
Don't worry about taking a few of them apart. If anything, they'll be impressed with your gunplay. Only way to get respect out here.
Trying to understand what's going on. I like the second gun that I just got. It reminds me of Han Solo's blaster. Okay, I gotta get up there. Destroy that.
No signs of my salvage Kindle. The flare is still active up ahead.
Okay. I see a flare up ahead. What is this? Extra revive token. Okay. For this tutorial, what? I missed what that said.
My filters are showing residue from shock rifle impacts. Pikers took out my crew. Shame there's no Elixir solidarity here on the frontier. And still no sign of the cargo. I can't relinquish these ghost parts without it, Guardian.
Drifter's ghost is heavily modified. She's an amalgam, patched with parts from other dead ghosts. Whatever effects that modification produced
So she's
makes
a Frankenstein?
her unique. We need her back in play.
She's a Frankenstein ghost. Dude, this pistol is like rough. If I can hit, that would be nice. Where am I supposed to go? Down that way. Okay.
You found my associate, Varrock. Praise the 7 stars. He can fend for himself. The cargo must be nearby. Ah, Guardian. My heart surges to see you so cherishing of my kinfolk. Do remember to secure the cargo.
Okay. The sound design is really good. It got like really quiet, and this music makes it feel pretty cool. Defeat pit crew. I'm about to get ambushed. I don't even know where to go. There's like no indicator.
2 hours later.
Well, guys, I had to restart the mission because I was stuck. I couldn't go anywhere, and I was running around that area in circles. So I came here and reloaded, and now I can't board the shuttle. So I am stuck. And I have heard rumors that there are quite a number of story bugs happening in the game. That people are getting stuck in quest lines, and apparently that's now happened to me. So I'm gonna try to figure this out, and we'll go from there. We'll be right back.
You found my associate, Varrock. Praise the 7 stars. He can fend for himself. The cargo must be nearby. Ah, Guardian. My heart surges to see you so cherishing of my kinfolk.
Alright, finally.
Remember to secure the cargo.
So this took several reboots of the game, and I finally got, apparently this is a soft lock for the game, and eventually it just finally worked. As you guys saw, there was no enemies when I first entered this area. so now I gotta find the rest of the Piker crew. They're there. Here we go. Why am I not getting updates for this? Pick up. Oh, I got deposited over here. Pick up cargo. Oh, as soon as I move, it goes away. Heavy object. Oh, there we go. I got it.
Looks like the Totality Division wants to know if you have anything to do with the ruckus out here. They're a barren Empyrium unit. Closest thing to law enforcement in Tharsis. Word on the street is they're in business for themselves. Just another syndicate wearing Empyrium bloomers.
Dang it, I dropped it. Can't run. If you run, you drop it.
signal with an exfiltration flare. Don't worry, I won't fail you like my crew failed me. Just keep that salvage safe.
I'm pulling records on the Barrent Empyrium. They must have powerful resources to have total control over Mars and Venus.
Weapon lockbox. Making a clean getaway. Launch flares. That looks like my ship. Not quite sure I know where to go right now. Okay. So basically I had to survive.
If you're ever looking for another man?
Oh! I gotta shoot.
Glad you broke that arrangement.
And there's our end to the Syndicates. Outstanding. Without the Vanguard's help, we'll need assets wherever we can find them. Good work, Guardian.
Alright, that was a little buggy. Could have been made a little clearer without the wall of texts every once in a while.
By all 7 stars, the expanse is flooded with transmissions. Drifter's ghost has a line on bail. Totality Division has spotted the false weapon, and Dredgen hopes flock in Tharsis. On bail, unleash me. I long to show them what an Eclipse-powered cuirass can do. Leave that to 6 and Nightfall Station. I need you overseeing the station's completion. Deploy your legions. Sounds like the Empyrium's looking for you. Oh, the intimate conversations you slither into out here. Oh, wishing you many happy returns, Renegade.
Okay. Okay, here. It's up on the 2nd floor, it seems. I gotta remember that. Yeah, it's up around... Okay, cool.
What catches your eye?
Spider leans back and guffaws into the air. You enrage all 3 major syndicates. Enraged? All 3 major syndicates in a single infiltration in the lawless frontier. He spits gleefully. Well done, Renegade. Your reward, a few ontological materials drifters' ghosts will need. Kit bash her with these, and she'll be as good as new. He reaches out 4 paws of glittering para-casual metals. Okay. Drifter's ghost visited.
Did it work?
You doorknob! You lousy, awful, stupid, waste of light, bottom-feeding leech!
Hello to you, too.
Are you disloyal, coin-flipping, ghost-ditching, scraggly beard two-timer? If you had a mom, she wouldn't call you! Oh, and the only time you're sincere is when you ask him for money! And your headband makes you look like a line cook!
Guardian, thank you for fixing my ghost. This is Blue. Named her because of that sunny personality.
Bite me! I need to talk to the Guardian. With my voice. That was healing. Drifter and I have a complicated relationship. Scratch that, it's not complicated. He's a flake. No, worse than a flake. He's a scoundrel. That data he stole wasn't any old data. It was plans for a superweapon. Nightfall Station. No idea on its payload. Drifter's sure the Empyrium's connected to the 9. And I think he's right. This tech, it's impossible. And that vision he showed you, it has him shook. Me too. Now he's shut away from me, from Ido, from Arno, which I get. And Eris. The one person he let in. Watch him. I gave up my voice to save the Drifter once. I'm through keeping my mouth shut.
Alright, years ago my ghost lost her voice when I got this into the ice-cold situation on one of the Cabal Emperor's Empyrium worlds. A couple of lights didn't make it out, but thanks to her I did. Hand on my heart, I regret it, and I thought she and I were making progress, especially after Kepler. She's clearly holding some grudges, but thanks for helping her just the same. Now, let's see what we can do with that fight to the Empyrium, the Drifter. Okay, there she is. I forget how small she is.
Like I said, I have to make a few radical moves coming up. It's gonna rock the fire team. Blue won't like it. They'll all think I'm running again. Not this time. When I was imprisoned on that Empyrium ship, I learned Bale was a dredgen. A fanatic, all about yours dogma. He's a light bearer, playing with forces he can't hope to control. I used to be dredging hope. I left that life behind a long time ago. Bale wants me to come back to it. They're forcing my hand. I'm gonna give Bale and his 9 exactly what they want. Submit to them. I don't know what the 9 want me to do over there. Still figuring that out. But I know I have to go. For the city. For Eris. So for now, let's keep this between us. I'll see you on the other side.
Okay.
What does my guardian need?
Alright. Spider hunches down toward you eagerly. You're in luck. The Pikers have agreed to a deal for a spider shank under the condition that you go and help them with a little side project first. Go make your introductions to the relics and see how you might be of service. They don't give up their trust away lightly, but when the relics respect you and your code, perhaps we can manipulate them. Spider snickers lightly to himself. Okay. Oh, these guys. Yeah. Alright, let's see what they say. I'm surprised that these aren't voiced over. Look at you, my dregs. Could you take in your arm wrestling contest with their stumps? They laugh. This here's Piker territory, where better splicers than Vex, better mechanics than the totality. We'll welcome anybody, caste or class, no issue. Prove we trust you, and that's what's yours is yours. Relics leans in, and a little shank told me that you could use a splicer, but the Empyrium's on our backs. They're building a weapon, big, bad for business, and your disc might be related. So I'll tell you what, your best slicer barring me hasn't turned up today. Fix Vixus and make sure he's alright. He'll sort you out. Okay. So, back out here. Ah. There he is. Alright, dangerous to walk alone in the totality division around. Vixus displays empty hands in the scowl. He's been attacked. Took keycard cash, cracked rebreather. We'll do as risks asked, but revenge makes work sweeter, yes? One Cassius tracker still on Mars, likely with totality. One on Venus now, likely sold as contraband. Get them back and Vixus will be a helpful friend. To show preemptive appreciation, Falcon is yours. Speak with the mechanic. Advise caution on your surveys. Empyrium preparing a strange weapon in the field. Okay, Renegades. Derrix flags you down with a wave of a data pad. You're the guardian Vix has been talking to. Well, I guess you're helping him out. You're alright with a light bearer? For a light bearer, she says. You ever ride a pike? A falcon's like that, but more. I can list every component we use in them, and where we get them. But I don't want to keep you when you've got Empyrium goons on squash. Remember, if you're not scared, you're about to crash. You're not going fast enough. Okay. Sorry guys, I've got a runny nose. And I was holding that back, trying to read that. Okay, Venus, I gotta travel to 2 planets. Alright guys, at this point, I am going to call this episode finished. So this is episode 2, and we'll pick it up with the next quest. Thank you all for watching, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you like the series, do me a favor and hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe for notifications. And we'll continue with this series in the next episode. Till next time, guys. Bye.